Hello everyone, it is Millie Bobby Brown on the movie Godzilla. Say hi to our great director, Michael Dougherty.
Who are you?
I don't know.
And Millie Bobby Brown was the person we thought of for Madison. When we were doing previs animation, I told the previs animators, like, yeah, use Millie Bobby Brown for Stranger Things. And then it was finally brought up, well, why don't we just see if she actually wants to play the role? And had a great meeting with her and showed her the previs, which was fun because I don't think she'd ever actually seen a 3D animated version of herself. And it was a very cool scene where she faces off against Ghidorah one-on-one.
I've seen a lot of previs from Michael, and he's shown me so much that I just cannot wait. I mean, I'm gonna be 15 when the movie comes out. I'm 13 right now, so my 15-year-old self, I hope you enjoyed the movie.
Talking to her outside of being Madison as a person, Millie, it's disarming how put together she is and cool and thoughtful of a person. It's incredible and it's inspiring, and it's also really makes you feel bad about yourself because you see a 13-year-old kid, and she's got more confidence and point of view than most adults that I know.
Millie Bobby Brown is a 41-year-old woman trapped in that body. I haven't seen Stranger Things. I'm sorry, Millie. I haven't seen Stranger Things, so I didn't know what she looked like. And I just saw this like little person. She was speaking so clear. And it was just like, there's no way this chick's 13. And yeah, she's like at least 37, at least 37.
Come on, let's go find some monsters.
My Millie monkey, she's a goofball of the highest order. And we connected right away. I mean, we have no choice but to connect with a film like this unless you really care about the nucleus of this family and you root for them. And you see the love and you experience that. So, of course, we, I mean, just naturally, she and I, personality-wise, connect. But she's like, we spend our time just goofing off on set and harmonizing to Adele or Little Einsteins. We'll be fighting over who takes the melody and who finds the harmony.
We sing children's songs. You'll find us singing like Little Einsteins, and when we're on like the Osprey, we're singing Little Einsteins in a scene, yeah.
She's always pranking me on set, and there's not a day that goes by where I don't open the fridge and 1,000 colorful balls pop out, or she's a little rascal, and I just love that energy on a set.
I know. I figure out what the hell I signal that might stop.
Get away. Michael Dougherty has made me a paranoid person, you guys. I'm like, oh, somebody's gonna prank me. This is how, did you see this though? I'm like so scared because I know every day people scared.
She's restored my faith in humanity to a certain degree because she's just so excited. And we had a special connection over our mutual love of nature and animals, which is a very big recurring theme in the film. What I really admire about her is her strength, her intelligence. They are the traits that I was looking for in the character, and thankfully the actual actress embodies all of those things.
Goodbye.
Now, Millie, you've obviously worked with monsters before.
Yes.
And a tiny show that,
I've heard of it. I wouldn't have expected that.
Yeah, right. It's strange that Comic-Con people would know.
Pretty strange.
Yes, it's very, very strange. And every monster in this movie, I mean, the scope of this movie is so much bigger than those monsters. So how did that feel for you? You spent some time imagining in your mind these beasts that you're facing, but this is a totally different scale. What was that like for you as an actor?
Yeah, it was very different from the Demogorgon. But, I think we already talked about this, because Eleven has powers, it's a lot less terrifying, because you can just hopefully kill them. But yeah, no, this was a much larger scale, and so they were much, we had neck problems afterwards, because we were always looking up so high. It was a larger scale, quite literally. The Demogorgon was just a tiny bit taller than me.
Yeah.
And then, Godzilla and all the other monsters are a lot larger. So yeah.
Very, very cool. And also, you couldn't flip them over like a car.
Yeah, that that too.
Yeah, there's also that.
This is a good one, Millie, from James Flores. Who is more scary, Godzilla or Demogorgons?
Godzilla. He's not scary though, because I can't say that.
What?
We have a good...
Say anything.
No, I can't.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to assume there's studying and want to understand.
Once I understand him, I think there's some mutual respect for each other. So at first I think, yeah, definitely, I think he's scary, but I don't think Madison does. I think she's been taught to not be scared of any monsters. So, but no, the Demogorgon is just pretty chill.
Demogorgons are known for their chill.
They're pretty chill.
That's what you would see next to their name on Wikipedia. But don't you are you craving to do a comedy at some point to escape
That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I'd like to say I'm quite a funny character, not just tooting my own horn at all, but toot toot. So yeah, no, I do think I'm a funny character. So I would love to do a comedy, or at least something a little bit more uplifting. But everything else.
This movie's very uplifting.
No, because compared to comedies, it's definitely pretty dark. But
There's
I
an
think
intensity,
Madison has some funny lines, and I'm happy about that. Do I feel different? No, I don't. But it's an extreme honor to be part of a legacy. Especially, Godzilla is one of the biggest stars of Hollywood, and to be part of a movie that's a franchise, and not only that, with some of my favorite actors. Mostly these two here. The other ones are okay. Yeah. I just did brush with them for 2 hours, so I'm like, get away from me. but no, so it was really fun and an experience.
Did you take any advice or learn anything from them on set, and did you guys feel like you had to sort of wrap your protective?
Dang, we were taking advice.
I learned from her, yeah. We had to take advice. She'd tell us what to do.
She was the one who came up with the idea of I need music, play music. And so Michael Dougherty would curate the most beautiful music to put us into gear.
Yeah.
I love this.
That's her idea.
It's a collaboration. I learned a lot from them, and they didn't really have to speak. So I would just watch them, and even if I wasn't in the shots, I'd watch the monitor and I'd take it all in, because it's one of my favorite things to do is when I'm not on screen, watch the screen, and I'd learn a lot. So every project I'm doing right now, in my teen years, is it's important because it's a life experience, and I'm learning new things just about me as a person. But I'm so sorry to the sound. But also me as a character. So it definitely helped a lot.
Because I have a lot of other things going. I am very, very busy. We're excited about the new season of Stranger Things. What can you tell us?
We're not kids anymore. I mean, what did you think? We're just gonna sit in my basement all day? Play games for the rest of our lives?
Eleven's character evolves greatly, and I can say it's spreading fast, and that's all I can tell you.
When did you realise Millie was English?
Hello?
Look, okay, so I didn't do my research on nothing.
Is anyone there?
When I found out I'm in Godzilla, I'm just focused, I get to be in Godzilla.
Right.
And then so they're like, hey Shay, there's this child prodigy on set. And just be on the lookout for her. She's a little person. And I'm like, all right, cool. And when I met her, I was like, oh, all right, I see it. And that's what I found out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Stranger something? I must get into that.
After we finished filming, I went to Canada to film another movie, and I had my laptop out, and so I started watching. I was like, yo. She's like a child prodigy. This is pretty dope.
Whereas Millie's constantly going, I'm a big deal. Anyway.
Just an extra.
Yeah, I'm a bonus feature here.
Yeah.
Painful.
But can I just say, it was actually really fun to work in the rain. It's exhausting and hard and tiring.
Hours.
And it was hours. But I actually really enjoyed it. Sure. I mean, on the 10th hour, I was like... but I had a lot of fun.
We loved when Millie was on set because there's certain laws where Millie has to stop working at this time. So it was like, come on, Millie, come on, Millie.
30 minutes left, 30 minutes left. That's what's gonna happen today. You forget, when I went back to Stranger Things after, and I was like, what?
Where's the giant monster?
Why are they not fighting? Who's fighting who? And then I'm like, oh wait.
You're not gonna have a safety meeting?
Yeah. Where's the wind and rain?
Yeah, I'm so dry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. This felt almost pleasant. Is something wrong?
Obviously, my character is an extremely. Oh, I felt like that got louder as I progressed. You know, there was not much preparation. I mean, or as I probably think, maybe you guys think of it differently. I mean, I physically trained for this role. If you guys have seen the movie or if you haven't, oh, everybody's nodding their heads, okay. I didn't mean to be condescending. But basically, when you watch the movie, I have a lot of running. And running takes a toll. I needed to just prepare emotionally so I could run uphill and then make sure that I wouldn't be out of breath before I got to the top of the hill. First time round, I was like, so, you know, I kept practicing. I was training every day. And so I trained physically for the role. And how is it to perform with something there? You just do it. Yeah. You just get there and you just do it. You imagine like something's there and you go, and then there you go. And it came out pretty good. So there we go.
Great, next question.
No, I'll be honest, I was definitely not a fan of Godzilla. Which is a good thing, because my character isn't. You know, my character is just a teenage girl who's just learning more. Like, she's learning about Godzilla and the Titans as she goes along. She doesn't really know how she feels about him. But I don't know. I think that her love and affection toward him grows into the movie, and then also in Godzilla vs. King Kong. So.
Are you in that?
Yes.
You are?
I am.
Okay, I didn't know if they could do it.
No, they unfortunately, they were like, okay, well, if you want to be in the movie, I was like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, of course, it was amazing.
Yeah, we didn't get that call. I thought we did pretty good in this one.
You have to see the theaters. Oh, of course.
Oh, I know. Who made that advance? See my plug. I'm so good. Get your advance tickets now. You know, I would say, you know, I was nervous about what the movie product was going to be, because I do that with everything. I just go into everything really negative. So, you know, it's kind of like guilty until proven innocent. It's like, it's gonna be bad, oh my god, it's really good. It's that with me.
Under promise.
And I don't like to be let down. So I went in there with the mindset like, it's gonna be fine, but you know, maybe it's really just like, I trust everyone else but myself. So I'm like, oh god. And there are many things I'd like to change about my performance, just because I'm just like that. But I don't know why I'm looking at you specifically. I don't know. I'm like, well,
okay.
you have the nicest t-shirt. I like your t-shirt. But no, so I think that, I don't know, I really like the movie. I think the CGI, the monsters, and everybody's acting, I think there's so much human emotion that I really enjoyed in the movie that's never been seen before. What about you, Thomas? You know, I don't know. That's what my team deals with. I get brought information that they're like, okay, well, we think this is, you know, best or something, and then I usually make my sister read the script. I trust my sister's instinct. She'll tell me, okay, you know what, you're gonna love it. And then I'll read it, and if I love it and I want to do it, then I'll do it. But if I read it and I'm like, you know what, this is just not gonna be for me. I mean, you know, it's all different genres. I get offered comedies, thrillers, horror. But you know, it doesn't matter about the genre for me. It's if I feel like I'm a connection with the character, then I'll do it. But you know, most of my stuff lately have been things that I've actually found. It's like a book series. I'm actually filming Enola Holmes with Legendary this summer, and so it's Sherlock Holmes' little sister.
Oh.
It's a book series about who she is and her journey, and so I actually found that, and we are making it now, and as a producer on it, I don't know how, but but it's like, I really want to be part of the creative process, and I think it's so important to have youth and to inspire young people to understand that there's no boundary, no age to what you can accomplish.
Jennifer has answered Millie.
You know, Stranger Things is, season 3 is coming out on July 4th, and we're so excited for everyone to see it. We worked really hard on it. And you know, this movie came out. We filmed this 2 years ago, and then right after we were filming season 3. I mean, season 3 is you know, it's bigger, it's better, and stranger. Have a good one.
It's like the most true.
Please, Dad,
when I've done something and I've like broken something, I'm always like, please, cannot call my mum first. And then when you do call, my dad gives me like the, okay, well, don't do that again. You know, I hope you've learnt from this.
Because low-key dads don't want to deal with the drama.
No, they don't. No, but if dad says, or if mum says, usually my mum says no first, and then I go to my dad.
Oh, okay.
So when I asked my mum if I could get my driving permit, my mum said no. I went to my dad, and then my dad drove me to the driving permit. I passed, I came back in the house, and my mum said, oh, where'd you go? And I said, I want to go a permit. And she said, oh, did you fail? I said, no, I passed. She said, what? I said, I drove back. She said, Bob! She called my dad. She was like, what? You didn't tell me that? So she was really excited. So yeah, it's definitely a fair share.
Okay. Depends on the situation.
Depends on the situation.
Yeah. I feel now we're going to see you driving in more films as
Hopefully.
well.
Oh my gosh, that would be fun.
Let us pray.
I bet you on this you were like, I want to get behind the wheel of that massive truck.
King Kong.
Oh.
That's the huge spoiler. Millie's driving.
Millie's driving. What should be the headline?
I got an exclusive. This is gonna go everywhere. Do you guys think there is any monster that Godzilla couldn't defeat at all?
You.
Oh yeah, strong. Thank you.
She just called you a monster.
I mean, I think I'm a monster. We out here.
Yeah, we out here. That's all we said all day. We out here.
Oh, okay. And O'Shea, I saw that you have only last month just watched Game of Thrones,
yeah,
right?
full through.
You didn't watch it before. I thought you were.
Well, that's the thing. Like you're in a film with Charles Dance, right?
Yeah.
So tell me, you watched Stranger Things, right? You're acting opposite Millie, and then.
He didn't watch it?
I didn't watch it until after we were done filming. You know, until I saw it and I was like, wow. And I'm glad.
You're like, wow, this is terrible.
She's killing this. You know, it's just like, Eleven is such a cool character and I would die to like have that, you know, as an actor.
I would die to meet her.
You know, it's just so crazy, and like the fact that you know her, we just went to war together, you know, so it's cool, you know. 11, yeah, we did, and you know, 11 that's a lot of dedication. It's like TV history.
Stopped your sentence.
I thought you guys would do homework, like when you're gonna work with someone.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah, it's like a long documentary.
But you know, I really like to dedicate like just understanding someone before. Like I don't want to watch their work before I meet them. I usually like to just be like, hi, this is your being.
Yeah,
like I just want to meet who you are, and then I'll be a fan of you after.
What's funny is I know Kyle Chandler from King Kong.
Oh, okay, but I couldn't do that with
Kyle Chandler.
With Kyle Chandler. He's like,
Coach Taylor.
Hey y'all, my name is Coach Taylor.
This is a quote from Kyle. Woo! That's a quote.
No, what was that thing he asked you? Do you know who?
You know Jeff Bridges?
Do you know who Jeff Bridges is?
You ever meet Jeff Bridges?
I was like, oh, he's the best.
I want to, by the way.
He's the best.
We had a good time on set.